What's going on, guys? Ryan Pineda here. So we're here at one of our brand new flips that's actually already been demoed and under construction. We are gonna go walk through the demo scene right now, and then we're gonna also show you what it looks like after it's completed. So let's go check it out. So if you're new to my channel, sometimes we go through my flips. We do about 100 deals a year, mainly fix and flip and wholesale. And a lot of times I'll show you guys the befores and the afters. This is one of the rare ones where it's already under construction. We can kind of talk about the demo process and then show you what it looks like when it's done. So let's start here right at the entrance. As you can see, you have this tile and this wood. What used to be here was a wall, and you can see that right here as well. So this was a wall, everything was closed off. It was a nice living room, but this is just how they built them back then. We end up getting rid of the wall. It's got a header, everything is safe. And now it's open to the kitchen. Now this kitchen is gonna turn out really nice. It's gonna have a nice big island right here. They've already framed it out, have a nice quartz countertop. This will be a very beautiful L shape. It's gonna be a really good sized kitchen for the size of this home. So speaking of the size of this home, it's 1,700 square feet, and we're gonna spend about $40,000 in renovation. Now for some of you neat freaks, you might be saying, man, I cannot believe your contractors are leaving this such a mess.
No, God, please, no, no, no.
Well, they didn't. I actually popped up here and they were working, and I told them to go take a break so I could go film this video for you guys.
Okay.
But every part of this house is getting renovated. As you can see, we took out the doors. We're gonna put new casings, new baseboards. Here you can see we've got a really big bathroom. I'm not sure whether they plan to put a tub or a shower. My guess is we'll put a new tub in there with some nice tile surround. We'll get a new vanity right there, a little closet that we'll keep. This would be your laundry room. So in here, you've got the master, which is a lot bigger than all the other bedrooms. It's really nice, really open. It's got its own entrance to the backyard. And the bathroom is a decent size for this area. We're gonna be able to fit a double vanity right here, which is always a plus in a master bathroom. And then we're gonna give it a brand new shower over here as well. Now, speaking of the backyard, if you don't like a lot of mess, don't watch this next section. So this is what demo looks like. So I picked the perfect day to wear my white shoes so that I could walk all over these, and I'm gonna fall. But yeah, all of the demo from the house is back here. Cabinets, doors, everything. But essentially the reason it's all back here right now is they're gonna just continue to build it up and then do one haul away once it's ready. Now demo's cool, but you guys know my favorite part of real estate is getting the deal. And the way that we got this deal was really cool. One of the students in my all-star program actually got it off market and wholesaled it to me. He ended up making a $15,000 wholesale fee. And honestly, that's one of my favorite parts of the All-Star program is when I see my students do deals with me or I see them do deals with each other. It's happened many times and it's super cool. So I would just say, if you're looking to get into real estate investing, having a mentor in the right community is huge, not only for learning and growing, but for also doing business together, which is what happened on this one. So he made $15,000 on this deal, and we ended up buying it for an all-in of $251,000. Now, as I said previously, we're gonna put about $40,000 into this, so we're all into it for around $290. I anticipate that we're gonna sell this for around $350,000. If we hit those numbers, we should make around 30 grand. Now, before we show you the after, I wanna let you know that I'm gonna be giving away one of my house flipping and wholesaling courses completely free to one of you. Now, in order to qualify, all you gotta do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel and leave a comment down below about who's helping you with your real estate goals. It's really hard to do this business by yourself, so I wanna know who's holding you accountable. Whether it's a coach, whether it's a friend, whether it's your family, you gotta have somebody on your team pushing you. Now, while you're commenting below, I'll tell you a quick story about this property. This property is right around where I grew up as a kid. Now look, even though I grew up there, I can tell you it's not the best area, it's just pretty decent. And I told you that we had planned to sell this for $350,000 plus. Well, in 2010, after the crash, you could have bought a property like this in Vegas for less than $50,000. And so in just 11 years, you could have 7x'd your money. Now, the reason I tell you that story is to illustrate how valuable real estate is if you can hold it for the long haul. You can lose money fixing and flipping houses because you're subject to whether you went over budget on a rehab, what the market's doing, and whether you bought it right. But even if you paid market value for this property in 2010 and you held it all the way to this time, you would have done extremely good. So the point is, whether you're flipping or whether you're wholesaling or whether you're buying rentals, just get into real estate. In the long run, you will always be able to make money. Now, with that being said, let's go check out the after. Now, I know it's in rough shape now, but you're gonna be able to see some YouTube magic in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're here back at the flip, and let me tell you, it looks exactly like every other flip we've ever done. And it's really hot today in Vegas Lake. I'm sweating. I actually brought my students from my coaching program to see this flip. They're all behind the camera right now. You can't see it, but we walked through it, answered a bunch of questions, and this flip actually turned out to be a lot better than I thought. So let's take a look at what they did. So, kitchen looks really good. As I've shown you guys in many other videos we've done, we always go with this white theme kitchen, the white quartz, same exact appliance package, black accents. It turned out really good. Typically, in a house like this, an island wouldn't be this big, but they did a really good job extending the island, making it big, and then you also have, you know, the dining area, and it looks really good. Over here ended up turning out really nice with the open area. Now the living room goes together with the kitchen, and you know, this is actually a really big living room for this type of home. One thing I always do when I try and, you know, flip homes and choose where we're gonna put things is visualize it for myself. Where would I actually want to put my couch and put my TV and all that? And if I can't find a place, then I need to create one. Quick tip for you guys, always be thinking with the end consumer in mind. All right, let's check out the rest of the house. So we've continued the LVT all the way across. You guys might notice the ladder. They're doing some repair requests, and look who we have here. So this is Vlad. He's actually 20, you're 22 now or 21 still?
21 still.
21, he's actually been on the YouTube channel before, and he's the one who wholesaled me this deal.
Yep.
Do you regret wholesaling it at all?
A little bit. You know, a little bit more money than me. All good. No problem.
Everybody
wins.
Everybody wins. I'll tell you guys the numbers here in a sec. But dude, thank you for the deal.
Peace.
That's why we have the YouTube video. So now let's check out the master real quick. Obviously you saw the guest bedroom or bathroom. It looked really good. You've got the master. We carpet the bedrooms, as we always say. Looks great. On top of that, we finished the bathroom in here in the same exact way. Same tiles, same everything. It looks good. All right, so let's talk about the numbers. As Vlad said, he kind of wishes he would have kept it because it ended up getting more than we thought. That's something we talked about originally when we bought it, that the market is moving so fast that most of our flips are selling for anywhere from 5 to 10% more than projected. So when we first bought this deal, we thought it was gonna sell for $340,000. Well, we just accepted an offer for $362,000, and that's why there's kind of a little bit of a mess in certain places because they're doing repair requests for the buyer. Now, the rehab ended up being a little more than estimated. We said it would be $40,000. It ended up being around $44,000. But for me, that's pretty much on budget. If I'm anywhere from 10% of our budget, it's good. So we're good about the rehab. It ended up being really quick. It's only been 3 months and we already have a buyer on it, so our hold time is very low. So between rehab, holding costs, realtor fees, and everything else in between, we're gonna make around $40,000 on this flip. So it ended up being a great flip for us, and one thing I'll say is if you're interested in flipping houses, now is the time. The market has never been hotter, and I would love to have you be a part of Future Flipper, just like the rest of my students in here today. But that being said, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.